But we are playing some Saga decks today. The last stream was monocolor, and now we're doing all Saga themed decks, but we've all got different commanders, which is fun. So I think to start off, we'll just go around everybody, and you can give a little idea about what your deck is, what it's trying to do, regardless of whether it happens or not. So Michael, do you want to start?
Yeah. So I'm Michael, aka Nova Teddy. I am playing Narset Enlightened Exile. My deck is basically Narset. Narset wants to tell everyone her life story, but she wants to tell you twice. So I want to cast sagas, let them go to my graveyard, and then play them again when she attacks. That's pretty much what I'm going to do with her. I'm going to get a board, make it big, and hit people really hard. That's what I'm hoping for.
Amazing. That's a lot of fun. I've not seen Narset as a Saga commander before, so that will be interesting. Christian?
Yeah, spoiler, it is terrifying. Hi everyone, I'm Christian, aka Liminal Space. I'm going to play Gen, Arcanum Weaver. And Gen, unlike Narset, I actually have to pay mana and tap him to get my sagas back from the graveyard. So I want to load up my graveyard and bring them back on the board, hopefully for less mana than they cost. I'm also running a little twist of a bit of an alternative win con of Angels. This is also an Angel Kindred typal deck. So supporting some Angels with enchantments and some sagas.
That's so interesting, because there's actually a fair few sagas that work well with Angels. So.
There are.
And other enchantments. What about you, Glennie?
Hello, yes, I'm Glennie, Val, Glennie 45 most places, Astra Huntsman elsewhere. I am playing Narset Fable Singer. She wants to sing some songs and draw some cards while she's singing them, and then when she's done with her song, she will take her payment in the form of taking life from people, depending on the length of the song she's singing. So this is kind of box standard Enchantress sagas, so all the joys of Selesnya Enchantress with a bit of recursion with black and life draining as well because of it as well.
Fantastic, that sounds very fun. Obviously, you always look like a really interesting commander. And I'm playing Tom Bombadil, also a bard. So this is a historic deck, so it's not just focusing on sagas, it's also focusing on legendaries. I'm also, it's a bit of a theme deck. It is mostly Lord of the Rings cards. So we'll see if Tom Bombadil manages to stay out when a saga resolves. I'll get another saga from the top of my deck. So yeah, bit of randomness, which we like. Right, then I'll just give us a little shuffle, so we're not in this order. I'm going to do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. So starting from the top left, take us off, Glennie, whenever you're ready. Good luck, everyone. Have fun.
Good luck, have fun, and I shall draw for turn. I will play...
Bears first.
Bears first, indeed. I will play a Forest and Pass.
Okay. I'm going to draw, and I'm going to play an Evolving Wilds. I'm going to crack it immediately and get a mountain, and I will pass.
Okay. I will draw. Ooh. Okay. I will play. I'm gonna play a mountain and then move her in the command zone. And 1, 2, 3. I will pass turn.
Oh, it's me. Sorry, I was dealing with the spammer in the chat. Hopefully that's so I will I will draw.
It's been quite some time since I think that's ever happened.
It has. It doesn't happen that often. I'm kind of lucky on that front, I feel. Plus, I have some stuff in place to kind of to stop it as well. I am just going to play a plains, and then I'm going to pass.
Okay.
All right. Good fair magic.
Good fair magic.
I'll play a command tower. I'll tap 2 for a Sanctum Weaver. 0-2 adds X mana of any one color, where X is the number of enchantments I control.
Good card.
And
gross.
That will be me.
That's a great start.
I am going to play a plains. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play my first enchantment. Not a saga, Luminarch Ascension. So at the beginning of each opponent's end step, if I didn't lose life this turn, I may put a quest counter on it, and then I can pay 2 mana to make a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying. And I can only activate it if it has 4 or more quest counters on it.
Ew.
And I will pass.
Each opponent. Each opponent.
Each opponent. Hi.
Yeah. I'm gonna play a plains as length turn. I'm then going to go ahead and tap 2 for a Mind Stone, which can tap to add colorless mana. Because I play fair magic. Then
actually, this card was your suggestion, so
I know.
You know.
I am.
That is a stupid card.
And I get a quest counter.
You do. I will draw.
You are ascending.
I am going to play a. Unfortunately, not a colour of land that I would like, but I'm going to play a mountain. And then I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play an Arcane Signet. The entire reason I kept this hand. And we'll just see what happens from now. Spoilers, not great. Yeah, that pass turn.
Okay, I shall untap, I shall draw for turn.
Don't forget your counter, Christian.
I do get a counter. Thank you. I was busy trying to fix this layer.
Do I immediately become a problem?
Yes, always. Always immediately become a problem.
Even when you're not playing Magic.
So I have 1 enchantment with the Sanctum Weaver because it's an enchantment creature, so I'll tap it for 1 green. Yes. 2 for a Viduran Enchantress. Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I may draw a card. Then I will play an Orsh of Basilica as land for turn, bouncing Command Tower back to hand. That is more.
All right, I get another quest counter. Wow, look at that, guys.
Oh, you're almost there.
Almost able to make an angel. I'm going to go with my land for turn as an isolated chapel. It comes in untapped because I control planes. Then I am going to pay 3. And I'm going to play a Righteous Valkyrie. It is a 2/4 flyer. Whenever another angel or cleric enters the battlefield under my control, I gain life equal to that creature's toughness, and as long as I have 7 life more than my starting life total, creatures I control get +2/+2.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay, I will untap. Draw. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start by tapping 2 to play Sword of the Animist. It's an equipment where the equipped creature gets +1/+1, and whenever the equipped creature attacks, I may search my library for a basic land card and put it onto my battlefield tapped. my land for turn is then going to be an Azorius Chancery, which comes in tapped and is going to return this plains to my hand. I have 6 cards in my hand, so I don't have to discard. I'm going to end my turn.
Cool. I'm going to untap. Draw. I will play this swamp. Then I think I will pass the turn.
Okay.
Oh.
I shall untap. Upkeep and draw.
FYI, Luminarch Ascension is live.
Oh boy.
Dun, dun, dun.
I will replay the command tower that I bounced back to my hand. And I am going to sing the first song by tapping 5. For Mending of Dominaria. It's a saga. So it is an enchantment spell, so when I cast it, I draw a card with Vidura and Enchantress. And when first and second chapter is to mill 2 cards, then I may add a creature card from my graveyard to my hand. And the last chapter is return all land cards from my graveyard to the battlefield, then shuffle my graveyard into the library. So mill 2, I'll mill a Canopy
First
Vista
saga.
and a Weathered Sea Treaty, so no creature to return to my hand. And yeah, that will be all.
Oh boy. Gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna continue some things with a. Oof. Yeah, I will play a swamp just to have the set here. And I'm only kind of sorry. I'm gonna pay 4, and play a Smothering Tithe.
No.
Very infamous card. Whenever an opponent draws a card, that player may pay 2 mana, and if the player doesn't, I create a treasure token. So I feel like instead of me badgering all of you for the Smothering Tithe trigger, I'll just make a treasure if you like don't say anything, unless you want me to.
I'm happy for you to. I'm happy to check myself and say if I want to pay or not.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
Remember?
We'll
Question mark.
try.
I mean, if
Do please.
you see me making a treasure token and you don't want me to, then let me know.
Yeah, please do remind us if it does. Feel
Yeah,
like
if
we
it's
have
kind of like a
spare
big
mana.
thing, I'll pop in. But that's gonna be my turn, and Michael, you're gonna be my first victim.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I will draw. And I will pay the 2 by tapping this.
Okay.
I'm then going to play a Darker Waste as my land for turn. And then feel like just to kind of keep things in a little bit of control, I'm going to tap these 2, paying 1 life so that this can make a blue. And then I'm going to reality shift your creature, Christian, your Righteous Valkyrie.
Wow.
So exile it, and then you manifest the top card of your library, which means you put your top card of your library face down on the battlefield as a 2/2 creature. Which, if it is a creature card underneath, you can cast it later on for its normal mana cost.
All right. Well, there it is.
I was kind of saving that for the Sanctum Weaver, but I think I needed to do that now.
Okay, I've done nothing except play a little bit of enchantments, and this is the reaction I get. I see.
Yep, I'm gonna pass the turn then.
On your end step, I will tap Arcane Signet for blue, And then I have white from the plains and 2. I'm going to flash in a rough caption ship's mage.
No.
He has flash and flying, and I can cast historic spells as though they had flash.
Nice.
And then I will untap for my turn. I'm gonna draw, and let me decide. I will not pay the 2.
Why, thank you.
You're very welcome. Then I think I can just pass the turn. I'm playing at instant speed now.
I will untap. I will draw for turn. You can have the treasure token.
Wow, everyone's so generous today, except one.
And play a plains.
I feel like I was doing the greater good.
It's more that I need my mana for the things I want to do. So,
Yeah, you get your mana, I get my mana.
Going to the second chapter, I will mill another 2 and return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand, if there is any. I've got an Ondu Spirit Dancer and a Nature's
gross.
Lore. So Ondu Spirit Dancer will return to my hand. And then I will tap 3 for Calyx Guided by Fate. He is a legendary enchantment creature, so I'll draw a card from Verduran Enchantress. You may have your treasure.
Oh boy.
And then when Calyx or another enchantment enters the battlefield, I can put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, so I'll put it on Calyx himself. And then whenever he or an enchanted creature, so realistically it will only be him, do combat damage to a player, I may create a token that's a copy of a non-legendary enchantment I control. And it can only do that once per turn. So I have 3 enchantments now. Does that change anything? No, I should really get her out. So I'll tap for 5, for 3 green from the Sanctum Weaver. Floating a 1 for Narcy, Fabled Singer. Commander's out.
Hey.
3/3 Lifelinker. When I sacrifice an enchantment, I draw a card, and whenever the final chapter of a saga I control resolves, each opponent loses X life, and I gain X life for X is the saga's mana value. And I can't do anything else, so that'll be my turn. Unless I want to attack for 0, but that's probably a bad idea.
See if I get 2 more counters on Luminor, quest counters. Once I get like 12 on here, I'm just going to stop counting counters because I just need 4 or more. Unless someone has a way to really aggressively remove counters. But
I do actually have ways in this deck of removing counters because of manipulating lore counters.
Okay. Then we'll keep...
I likely won't be removing them one at a time, because if you've got like a load, so yeah, if you get to like 10 or so, you can stop counting.
We'll do a little more then. We'll do a little more. All right. I'm going to, let's see, play. Hey, does this change things? No. So I'm going to play a Nomad Outpost. It comes in tapped. Then I'm going to bring out Gen. What's up, Gen? He's a 2/3. I can pay Mardu and tap him, sacrifice an enchantment, and return an enchantment card from my graveyard to the battlefield. Currently don't have any in the graveyard, but hopefully we change that someday.
I want us to kill him so that you can play him again.
And for that, how big is Wrath again? Let's see. Oh, he's a 3/3, so
He's a 3/3.
I guess I can't
sorry.
attack into you. But otherwise, no, I think that is going to be my turn, actually. I'm just going to pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep and draw. I will go ahead and pay the 2.
Ah, okay.
But I'm going to do it this way. I'm then going to play a land for turn, which is a plains. I'm going to tap 2 for an Azorius Signet. And then I'm going to use this colorless to filter this to make 2 and an extra white. And I'm going to cast a Starnheim Courser. It's a 2/2 flyer where my artifacts and enchantment spells cost 1 less to cast. I didn't realise it said artifacts until just now.
Whoops.
Oopsies.
I could have brought that out much sooner. But yeah, that is going to be my turn.
And of course, not surprising absolutely no one, on your end step I'm going to tap Arcane for Signet for green, and then 2 more. I'm gonna flash in I will flash in the Weatherseed Treaty.
Hey.
This is a saga.
Get
The first one says I get to search for a basic land card, drop to the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. And then, yeah, I make a Saproling Glenny. We know how you like your Saprolings. And then the last chapter is target creature I control gets +X and trample until the end of the turn, where X is the number of basic land types among lands I control. So I am searching for a forest, I hope. There we go, there's a forest. Cool. That's a card to put should be in it. And I'll shuffle. It's really weird being able to cast sagas at instant speed. They are...
I bet it's quite fun.
Yeah. It is quite fun. Especially that one's got read ahead, which I've just noticed. So you can put it in as...
Yeah. It's a nice little double dip, because by the time it comes back around to your turn, you've just got first chapter and second chapter firing off.
Absolutely. So yeah, I'll untap.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm going to draw. And then we'll go to chapter 2. I'm. Am I? Am I?
Are you?
Am I?
Are you?
Am I? You know
Doing
what?
it.
I am going to pay the 2.
All right.
Let me decide what colours. I'm going to go with these 2. Cool. And I'll make a little sapling token.
Yay.
The true star of the show here, Saprolink tokens.
Hell yeah.
The best kind of token. No, that's a lie. I can't. No, Dino Kitties are the best kind of token.
Dino
was
kitties
pretty
are
good.
very cute.
They're so cute.
Also, there's dragon cats as well.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Which are
I
also
think the
very
cat
cute.
dragons are probably cuter. I prefer the cat dragons.
They're also very cute.
Mm.
As my land for the turn, I'm going to play Iganjo Castle. This is a legendary land. Taps for 1 white, or I can pay white and tap it to prevent the next 2 damage that would be dealt to target legendary creature this turn.
Ooh.
Then I'm gonna pass to him.
Okay, I shall untap. Upkeep. And draw. Am I paying the 2? I'll let you have it.
Yay.
What? Are you crazy?
Again,
No,
I
he's not.
Stuff to do with
He's
my
just
mana.
doing a little tax evasion is all.
I'll start paying soon, don't worry. Ending of Dominaria will go to the final chapter, which will trigger, so I will play Canopy Vista from my graveyard to the battlefield. It enters untapped because I control 2 or more basic lands. And Weather is Sea Treaty and Nature's Lore gets shuffled into my deck. Then, since final chapter of a saga got ability resolved, everyone loses the mana value of life, so that's 5, so everyone loses 5, and I gain 5.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Since an enchantment was sacrificed, I draw a card. Okay. I'll play a Plains Return. Then... Cry, as I don't have another saga to play. Or an enchantment, for that matter.
Oh no.
Yep.
Terrible news.
So... I'll tap the Sanctum Weaver and the Plains. Sanctum Weaver for 2 white. For Ian Chesterton. Because we gotta have some Doctor Who in here, apparently. It's a 2/3, and each saga spell I cast has Replicate. The Replicate cost is equal to its mana cost, so I can pay the mana cost again to get a token copy of the saga. And I will then... Do I want to do anything else? I'll sit back and look pretty for now. I'll pass the turn.
Alright. You already do that, Glenny. On your end step, I am going
You
to...
didn't need that 2 mana for anything. And you just chose not to.
I thought it was all dependent on what was going to draw with Narcy, okay? If I drew into another enchantment, or another saga, I was probably going to need it. But I didn't.
I am going to pay 2 from Luminarch Ascension and get a nice little angel. What's up? She says hi. Also, since we've hit 12, I'm just gonna switch this over to D100. And we'll call this a 10. And at the 2, we have 12. All right, and I'm going to go to my turn. Going to untap, upkeep, and draw. Having a great time over here. I'm gonna play Plains for turn. And I'm also just gonna sit back and sit pretty while I pass.
Cool. I just want to make you aware that you actually didn't get a counter on Luminarch's Ascension in Glenny's turn because you did lose 5 life.
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
But I don't think you're going to lose life on my turn, so it's fine.
But, you know, we want to be correct, so.
I will draw. I'll be a good citizen and pay the 2.
I don't know what you mean.
I will play a mountain as my land for turn. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pay 2 to equip the Sword of the Animist onto my Starnheim Courser. And then I'm going to go ahead and get a Saga out myself. I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to play Time of Ice. So when Time of Ice enters and gets its first counter, I tap target creature an opponent controls, and that creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as I control Time of Ice. I'm going to choose to target the already tapped Sanctum Weaver.
Oh,
Ooh, good shot.
Nice.
So this is going to start on number 1. That is number 1, number 6 is there. The second stage does the same thing, and then the third stage returns all tapped creatures to their owner's hands. I'm then going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing my Courser at Glenny.
I shall take 3.
Attack trigger, I will search my library for a basic land card and put it on my battlefield tapped. I also realised that this cost me 1 less because of my Starnheim Courser, so I'm just going to untap 1 of my lands that I paid for it. But otherwise, that will be the end of my turn once I go find a island.
Cool. And on your end step, I'm going to flash in 2 historic things. One will be a Satsuki the Living Law. And then the other will be a Mirror of Galadriel, who will draw me cards when I get it cheap enough, because I'm not paying mana into it. Cool, and then I'll untap for my turn. Draw. I am not going to pay for Smothering
Oh, I thank you.
Then I'll get the last law counter onto Weatherseed Treaty and sacrifice it. So I will give Wrath Caption. It will be a +4/+4 because I have 4 basic land types until the end of the turn. Oh, and trample. Oh, thank you for the gift subs, whoever's doing. Sorry, I'll have a look in just a second.
A couple people.
I'm hearing beeps in my ear, and I'm like, oh my god. Cool. I am gonna go and I will attack Glenny. I believe you don't have flyers or reach.
Nope.
Right? I will attack you for a 7/7. Yeah.
I will take 7.
Ouch.
Just to bring that life total down a little bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn.
I shall end up. I'll keep and draw. I will pay the 2.
Okay. Also, your Arcanum Weaver does not untap.
It does not untap. Thank you for reminding me.
Thank you, I missed that on Discord at the Twitch.
I am just going to play a simple thing. I am going to pay tap 4. Or did I play a land for turn? I did not.
Not yet.
Don't believe you did.
I will play a Tainted Field. Painland. Taps for... No, sorry. Taps for colorless, or taps for blue, white, or black, unless I control a swamp, which I do not at the moment. Oops. Oh well. Tap 4. In which case I'll tap it like that. No. Like that. Yep. Forest, plains, and 2 of whatever. So that's 4. For Yenna, Red Tooth Regent. So 4/4, I can tap 2, pay 2 and tap it to choose target enchantment I control that doesn't have the same name as another enchantment I control, and I can create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't legendary, and if the token is an aura, I untap Yenna and scry 2, but I don't run auras in this deck, so it doesn't really matter. Michael.
Yep.
I'm going to swing 3 at you. I'm going to swing Calyx at you for 3.
Yep, I have no blocks, so I'm going to take 3.
Yep. When he connects, I will make a copy of Sanctum Waver. Weaver.
Ah.
And that will trigger Constellation, so I'll put a +1/+1 counter on... Put it on Narcy, why not? And then that is my turn.
Fantastic. I'm going to get another quest counter. We're up to 14. Oh boy, I'm doing it. 10 more than I need. And I'm going to make, let's see, 1, 2, 3 angels. We're going like that.
If you use your treasures, you can make another one.
You are so right about that, but I'm not. So I have a total of 4 angels on the battlefield.
It's a good amount of angels.
It is a good amount of angels. And then I'm going to go to my turn. I'm going to untap, upkeep, and draw. Woo! Finally. All right. Let's go with a swamp as land for turn. Then I'm going to play my first saga. And go like this. It's going to be the Triumph of Gerard. I put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control with the greatest power, so I'm going to get another angel and put a +1/+1 counter on her. So we have 3 4/4s and 1 5/5. And yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and just because I know Narset is probably coming online soon and she scares me very much. Michael, I'm going to hit you with a 5/5 flyer in the air, please.
Yep, I will take 5. I have no blocks.
Okay, and that's my turn.
All right.
I have something to do on your... Actually, no. Keep going. Sorry.
Ooh, mysterious.
Okay. Don't
Shenanigans.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Oh my god. Right, okay, this is going to go to number 2.
Are you paying the 2 for the draw?
I am.
Okay.
I will pay it this way.
See, when I said I wasn't going to ask, I actually just meant I was going to delegate that to Glenny.
I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm
Okay.
going.
What are you tapping down with the Saga, by the way?
Oh, yes. I'm gonna tap down. The. That's difficult. Yenna. Why not? Actually, no. I'll keep Calyx tapped down. That's what I'll do. So then I'll move to combat, and I will attack Glenny with the Corsair, and I will get my Sword of the Animist trigger to go search for a basic land and put onto the back foot tapped. That's the aim.
I will take three.
3.
2, 3. Second main. I'm gonna go ahead and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna cast Wrath of God to destroy all creatures and they can't be regenerated.
Oh, fantastic.
I have a response. I'm not gonna stop it from happening. I just want to use this flash thing in my hand.
Yep.
Before Wrath goes away. So I'm gonna tap for 5, and I'm gonna flash in the Eldest Reborn. Obviously the first one isn't gonna matter in this instance, but each opponent sacrifices
Sends a
creature
message.
or planeswalker.
I'm going to sack again and put him in the command zone.
Also,
Mercy and put her into command zone.
But that's all from me.
and then Wrath of God resolves and destroys all creatures on the battlefield.
You guys like to see my manifested creature was a plane.
Oh, thank God. I was scared. It was an enchantment and you were just going to sack it to the Eldest Reborn and then bring it back with Gen.
Nope.
So, I'm still on my second main. I am going to play a land for turn, which is a plains. And then I'm going to go ahead and pay 4 and cast my commander, Narset, Enlightened Exile. He says that creatures I control have prowess, so that means whenever I cast a non-creature spell, my creatures get +1/+1 till the end of the turn. When she attacks, I exile a non-creature, non-land card with mana value less than her power from my graveyard, and copy it, and I may cast that copy without paying its mana cost. That's going to be the end of my turn.
Cool. I will go to my turn. Untap. Draw. And you can have the treasure.
Thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
generous.
The Eldest Reborn takes up as well, after you draw.
It does, yeah. So each opponent discards a card.
Yep, I made a huge mistake.
Discard Golgari Rockworm.
I'm discarding a swamp.
I am unfortunately discarding Dragonic Destiny, because it is the only card in my hand.
Ooh.
Dragonic Destiny is an aura that enchants a creature and gives it flying and haste and gives it fire breathing.
Okay.
And when the echo creature dies, Dragonic Destiny will return to my hand, but yeah.
Oh man, that's spicy.
You can bring that back with Narset, can't you?
I can make a copy of it, but then if she were to die, I don't get the copy back to my hand.
Okay. I am going to tap for 5 for my commander. Tom Bombadil. Then I will pass the turn.
I shall untap. I'm keeping draw.
May I make a treasure?
No, you may not.
Oh, okay.
Because I am flooding like no tomorrow. Swamp. P6. Narcy, go.
On your end step, probably no surprise, I'm going to make. I think I'm just going to make 2 angels with Nomad, Outpost, Swamp, and a Plains and a Mountain. So they are back. Then I'm going to go to my turn. I'm going to untap. I will upkeep and draw. I get Triumph of Gerald. It's going to go to the second floor counter, and I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on one of these angels. All right. Let's see. Let's see. I am going to recast again. So we'll do a little Mardu action here. And I'll pay to like this. For commander attacks, again is back.
Again?
Thank you. Thank you all so much. I don't think I played my land for a turn, did I? I don't think I have. So
Yeah.
that is perfect because what I wanted to do needed that mana. So I'm going to play a Plains as my land for turn. And let's see. I'm going to pay 2. For Lightning Greaves. And then I'm going to equip them again.
Oop.
That is all right.
Yep.
No enchantments in your graveyard at the moment, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Next, I'm going to crack all my treasures and the Nomad Outpost.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I'm going to play there and back again. Again, back again. The jokes write themselves, guys. So up to 1 target creature can't block for as long as I control their back again, and the ring tempts me. So I am going to. I don't actually have a ring token or anything. I'm going to make this 5/5 angel my ring bearer. And it becomes legendary.
Legendary angel. What's their name? They're a named character now, so
Her name's Shannon.
Shannon the angel.
Yeah, Shannon, and she is legendary because she works at the corner store and gives great customer service.
Oh, fantastic. What a legend.
Yeah. I'll find a ring something for her in a second. But Shannon, I'm going to go to combat. Oh, I'm going to say Narset cannot block
Yeah,
while I
that's fine.
have there and back again. And then I'm gonna swing at Michael. Wait, no, I'm not, because you're
No,
gonna
you're
have a
not.
thing. You're gonna have a thing. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's gonna be very bad for Shannon. So instead, um, but let's just pass.
Okay. I will untap. Upkeep, I will draw. I will pay the 2.
Okay.
And then after I draw, Time of Ice is going to trigger, so it's going to return all tapped creatures to their owner's hands. That's going to go to the graveyard because nothing happens. I will then pay 2 and equip the Sword of the Animist to Narset. Bombadil's a 4/4.
He is.
I will go to combat, and I will swing Narset, who is currently a 4/5 at you, Marcus.
Oh no, this is going to be awful, isn't it?
I have 2 triggers. First trigger is I'm going to go search my library. I'm going to stack it so that I search my library for a basic land card, put onto the back foot, tap and shuffle. So let's go find a island. And I'm also going to cast. I'm gonna cast a copy of Time of Ice from my graveyard. So this is going to be a copy. So Narset, that triggers prowess, so Narset actually becomes a 5/6.
Yeah. I am assigning no blocks.
Okay.
Well,
Do it, coward.
I mean, with Time of Ice, I still have a trigger, so I'm going to tap down the 5/5 angel.
Okay. Her name's Shannon.
Shannon. I'm gonna call her Natalie. No, that's fine. Yep. So that's that done. Then I think I need to second main. I'm
Oh
going to. Oh, did you take the damage, Marcus?
no, sorry, I was expecting combat tricks. But yes, I'll take
Nope.
5 commander damage.
Yes.
I was like holding my breath, like, oh god, I hope he can't kill me.
Second main, I'm gonna tap this 1 planes. How many cards do you have in your hand, Christian? None. Cool.
10 fingers,
I'm gonna tap
0
this 1
cards.
plane, and I'm going to. I'm going to read there and back again.
it's worth the read.
It is worth the read. I think you have this in your deck, but the second chapter is put a mountain,
Yeah,
tapped,
that's cool.
and then.
I'm just checking that none of it lets you draw. So I'm
Thanks.
going to. I'm going to sack my Mind Stone just to draw a card. And I will not pay the 2.
Okay. Treasure for me.
What's the Eldest Reborn going to do? Put a creature or planeswalker from a graveyard onto the battlefield.
Oh, yeah, I only had tokens. Die.
Okay. I am going to play a Prairie Stream as my land for turn. It enters tapped unless I control 2 or more basic lands, but I do control 2 or more basic lands. I'm then gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna cast my next saga, Scroll of Isildur. When it gets its first chapter, I gain control of target artifactors for as long as I control this saga. So I'm going to choose the Lightning Greaves.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, they're still attached again at the moment.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Ah.
Unless he pays the money
They are.
to
I mean,
re-equip.
until you re-equip them, but
Yeah, so I'm just
yeah.
going to re-equip them.
Okay, sure.
No, also, but it's it is a trigger people can
That's true. Yeah.
react to.
The second stage taps 2 creatures and puts stun counters on each of them, and then the third stage will allow me to draw a card for each tapped creature I control. Not I control, my opponent's control.
Little tapped synergy going on.
Well, yeah.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's fun.
And that's going to be the end of my turn.
Cool. I will untap and draw. And I
Treasure?
will not pay.
Yay.
Then the Eldest Reborn is going to go to its final story. I can put a creature or planeswalker card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. I'm still debating whether I want one of mine or one of Glenny's. Because Glenny had some juicy
Glenny has some
over
really
there.
good stuff, yeah.
It depends. There's Sanctum Weaver, Calyx, Veridurn Enchantress, Ian Chesterton, or Yenna.
Yeah. Oh, right. You can pay twice for Sagas. Okay. There's also the Starnheim Courser. Calyx does things.
Alex does a lot of things.
He does, but it's not like great.
You need to build them up and pray he gets through.
I'm kind of like, I'm wondering whether I just draw myself some cards. That might be the best thing with
God, I wish that were me.
with
Same.
Vidura.
I just want to draw into an enchantment.
Interest. I think I don't know.
Yeah, can we do a quick hand check? How many cards do you have in hand, Marcus and Glenny?
I've got 5.
Oh no. Okay.
I will say the majority of mine are lands.
I
I am flooded.
Yenna is also juicy, but it's a lot of text to read.
Basically, you need to tap it to make a token of something that isn't already on the battlefield.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to go with Vidura Enchantress.
Okay.
And I will use... That looks Enchantressy. That can be my Vidura Enchantress token. Well, not token. It's supposed to be the actual card. And then I also have a Tom Bombadil trigger because the last thing of a saga... What do they call it? The last... Chapter of a saga. So I reveal until I reveal a saga, and then that goes onto the battlefield. Forest.
Wow, he did it.
Shire. Mines of Moria. Thriving Roots. In the darkness bind them. It's Lord of the Rings. Let's go to the bottom in a random order. So the first one is I'm going to create a 3/3 Black Wraith creature token with Menace, and the ring tempts me. That is going to happen for 3 turns. And then the last one is for each opponent gain control of to one target creature that player controls until the end of the turn. Untap them, they gain haste, and the ring tempts me. So the ring is going to tempt me a lot.
Don't
I
like
know.
that.
I don't like that either.
I will make. I don't know how long the Joran Enchantress is going to hang around for. Shall I make? I'll make her my ring bearer. She's got 0 power. She can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Her name is
Oh, no.
Sharon, not to be confused with Shannon. They're completely
Of course
different.
not. I would never. Shannon gives excellent customer service, and I've given her many reviews.
Then I am going to tap for 5. I'm going to cast another saga, which is going to be Tale of Tinuviel. On cast, I will draw a card and not pay the 2.
Oh, good.
On ETB, target creature I control gains indestructible for as long as I control this saga. And the target creature is going to be Tom Bombadil. Clear a dice for that. Then, on chapter 2, I get a creature from my graveyard back to the battlefield. Chapter 3, up to 2 target creatures I control gain lifelink until the end of the turn. And with that, I will pass the turn.
Okay. Pray for an enchantment, but I suspect it'll be a land. Draw for turn. Oh, it's an enchantment.
Treasure for turn.
1 second, let me count.
Be a nice even number.
Oh, I forgot to put my race onto the battlefield, but there it is. Oh, I've got a race.
Yes, you may.
Oh, thanks. And you may have 2 mana.
That's not how that works.
Oh.
Okay. I am going to play a saga. Because I need to dig a bit. So land for turn will be a plains. Then I'll tap 7. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7.
Gross.
For the world spell.
Ooh.
It has read ahead, but I'm not going to
No.
read ahead. Because I need stuff in my hand. So for chapters 1 and 2, I can look at the top 7 cards of my library and may reveal a non-saga card from permanent from among them and put it into my hand, put the rest on the bottom of my library, and then third chapter is I put up to 2 non-saga permanents from my hand onto the battlefield. So I'll look at top 7. 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't like that.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Not really. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best thing to add. Actually, no. One of them is kind of juicy, I think. But I can't play it this turn. Yeah. I'm going to add Hallowed Haunting to my hand. It's a it's an enchantment. As long as I control 7 or more enchantments, creatures I control have flying and vigilance. And whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I create a spirit cleric creature token with this creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of spirits I control.
Woo, spicy.
But that will go to hand. Yeah. I'm gonna sit back and look pretty. Pass the turn.
Alright. On your end step, I get another quest counter. We're almost to 20, guys. I'm going to untap. Shannon does not untap. She is not long for this world. I'm going to upkeep and draw. Wow, that's really cool. What a cool thing. I'm going to A2.
You get your Sagas first.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Well, let me just. Triumph of Gerard is target creature I control with the greatest power, Shannon. Gains flying, first strike, and lifelink until end of turn. You know, she looks great with her extra abilities, and she's working it. So there goes that.
So hard.
She is. She works hard for her money. Next, I'm going to go to the second chapter of There and Back Again. I search for my library for a mountain card, put it onto the battlefield, and shuffle. Untapped, by the way.
Yeah.
It just says a mountain, not a basic mountain.
Exactly, you can still find a dual land. Or tri-land. Oh my gosh.
I do not run the Triome because it's like $20.
Okay.
$20 hairs.
Shouldn't have spent all your money on those Commander Masters boxes.
Well, it was worth it.
Still yet to see a single slime food from the Commander Masters.
That's funny because I got all of them.
I know.
Oh yeah, you need to remind me next time you're here, Glennie, for me to give you that profile Slimefoot.
Meese. Whenever I am next in the UK.
Well, I did a quick look and I didn't find any duels, so I'm just going to grab a basic mountain and put it on the battlefield.
Hey, it works. Does the job.
It does work, and I have so much mana for so many angels, and
You really do. You need one white.
I
though,
really
don't you?
do. Yeah, they
You
all
do have a
require
lot
at
of
least
them.
one white pip.
Oh, you do have a lot of treasures as well, and you will have a lot of treasures if
Thanks,
we
guys.
let There and Back Again get to its third chapter.
I mean,
I will
it's,
have so many.
Smaug needs to die in order to get
Smaug
the
does
treasure.
need to die, yeah.
He does. It's not difficult. Just keep attacking everyone.
I'm going to tap a swamp and a mountain. And I'm going to play a Rakdos Signet. Just more ramp, guys.
Yeah.
So much ramp.
So much
And
mana.
so much mana, nothing to do with it. Well, I guess I
Right,
do have something to that is
yeah.
a bold-faced lie. That
You
is
have a
actually a
thing.
bold-faced lie. However, I'm going to pass my turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep and draw. I will pay the 2. For the Smothering Tithe. And I
Thank you.
will also go to number 2. Tap target creature an opponent controls. It doesn't untap during its control's next untap step for as long as I control this. I'm gonna choose Tom Bombadil.
I thought you might.
And then this is going to go to number 2, and I'm going to tap up to 2 target creatures and put stun counters on each of them. I'm going to choose Nasty, and I'm going to choose Den.
I thought you might.
All the commanders are tapped.
Yeah, and this one has a stun counter. So I can't do things. But that's okay.
Total blockers on... Okay, I'm going to go to combat. And I am going to attack Glennie with Narset. On attack, I have 2 triggers. The first isn't... Well, I'm going to do it so that I go search for a land first and put it onto the battlefield tapped. I'll go find a island. no. All my dual lands tapped for... I'm going to go for search for another mountain. And then, from my graveyard, Narset is going to cast... Mind Stone.
I cannot block, so I'll take 6.
5.
Oh.
5 Narset damage.
I will then... second main, I'm gonna pay 1 and tap the Mind Stone, the copy, so it's gonna stay exiled, and sacrifice it to draw a card. I will not pay the 2.
Thanks. You're a real friend. Real pal.
And I'm gonna tap 2. Put it this way. So I tap the use 2, and I'm gonna cast a Hero's Heirloom. It is an equipment that gives the equipped creature +2/+1. And as long as the equipped creature is legendary, it has trample and haste, and it equips for 2. I'm then going to pass turn.
Okay. I will untap. I'm going to draw a card. Then I'll draw a card and...
Tom doesn't untap, by the way.
Oh yes, sorry.
'Cause it was...
Does get his stun counter removed though.
Mine wasn't the stun
right?
counter, it's the...
Oh, yours was not the stun. Oh,
Just
okay.
mine.
Never
it's
mind.
for as long as he has
Okay.
that enchantment.
There we go. Yeah.
That's my stun counter.
Shannon and Tom.
Am I paying the 2? I will not. I get another Wraith from little In the Darkness Binds Them. And I also get to return a creature from my graveyard to the battlefield. Kind of tempted to bring back Wrath. Oh, the ring also tempted me another time. Yeah, I'm gonna bring back Wrath. I may move to combat.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna attack. Mainly because I want to attack with Vidura and Enchantress, because she's gonna draw me some stuff. Wait.
I don't mind if you attack me.
Oh, actually, I might do this first.
Wait, did you pay for Smothering Tithe as well?
No, I said I wasn't gonna.
Thanks. Sorry, I missed
Don't
that.
want to pay for your dirty tax money.
Mm-hmm. Criminal.
I am gonna pay 3 mana. Yeah. And I'm gonna use Story Weave to put 2+1 to put 2 law counters on the Saga I control.
Ooh. Ooh.
And the next time one or more enchantment creatures enter the battlefield under my control this turn, enters with additional +1/+2/+1/+1 counters. So in the darkness,
I love that art.
binds them is going to be the target for that. So I will get both chapter 3 and chapter 4.
Oh no.
So I get another Wraith. The ring tempts me another time, and I will gain control of Narcy. They untap, right? Tap.
They do.
And gain haste. Yeah.
Yeah.
She does have a stun counter on her though, so you just remove the stun counter.
Yep. It's fine.
Yep. Okay.
So she's with you tapped. If anything was to tap them or save a stun counter, it removes the stun counter instead.
Yep. But you get her.
Yeah, it's fine. So I guess I'm because I can't target Narset, so I guess I'm just gonna get Christian's Angel.
Would you like Shannon or Angel?
Shannon will be able to untap.
Yeah, Shannon got a stun counter on her.
Yeah. I'll go with Shannon. Wait, she's the ring bearer, right?
She is a ring bearer.
But if I have control of her, I've got 2 ring bearers. What happens then?
I think that's okay, right?
Yeah, I think you're allowed 2 ring bearers. I think it just makes ring bearers legendary, so you can't have stuff with the same name, but I think you can have multiple ring bearers.
It says each player can only have 1 emblem named the ring, and only 1 ring bearer at a time.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, what happens?
Maybe like legend rule, you have to get rid of 1, or you can't choose. I'm guessing you can't choose to take control of it.
Maybe.
If a ring bearer gets stolen, it's immediately no longer a ring bearer.
Ah, okay. So you can steal it. It's no longer ring bearer.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take her.
Cool.
So Shannon is just now a regular angel.
She has been demoted. I also trigger Tom Bombadil. So I get another, which is Scroll of Isildur. That is So that's gonna enter. I kind of wish that had come up first, but gain control to 1 target artifact for as long as I control Scrolls of Isildur.
You should take the lightning greaves.
You should take the lightning greaves.
You should.
I should take the lightning greaves. I'm going to take the lightning greaves.
Okay.
Is lightning greaves the one that's 1 mana or
Equip 0.
equip 0?
Yeah.
It gives it shroud.
Shroud and haze.
That's fine.
Man, I just wanted my boots. It's not the Sisterhood of the Traveling Boots.
If it helps, I can't steal it.
You can just destroy it since you're in green.
I'm gonna equip it to Tom Bombadil. Tom Bombadil. So I've got a little angel. I've got my Vildoran Enchantress, and I've got.
She's a big angel. She's a 5/5, by the way.
She's a 5/5, yeah. I feel like all of you are threats.
One permanent currently. Not permanent.
So I'm gonna, but I kind of feel like, I don't know. I mean, Glennie's gonna get a lot of life at some point.
That's assuming Narcy is around for the world spell to resolve.
Have you got more than 1 untapped creature? Oh, you can make angels anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yep, instant speed angels. Hi.
Instant speed angels. And Michael probably has combat tricks. With all that untapped mana. So I'm gonna go at Glennie with my 0-2.
Okay.
and I'm gonna go at Michael with the 5/5 and the 3/3 menace. Actually, I'll go with you with the 5/5, and I'll go at Glennie with the 3/3. There's no point in me.
I have no blocks.
I do have triggers.
Oh, triggers first.
Because I've got a ring bearer. I draw a card and then discard a card. I'm gonna discard Gandalf. Also, if my ring bearer deals combat damage, which she's not going to because she's 0 power, each opponent would lose 3 life. Yeah. What do you want to do?
I have no blocks.
I have no blocks.
Okay.
Okay, 2 damage. I'll take 3.
I'll take 5. Oh, Christian, just that enchantment, did it give...
Just until end of turn.
Okay, it was just to under turn. Alright, cool. Just checking.
Yeah.
I did manage to draw a land, so I'm going to play a mountain as my land.
Also, are you paying the 2 from that draw?
No.
Hee hee.
Thankfully I drew land. Yeah, I'm going to pass the turn.
I get Narcia back?
Yeah, well, you had Narcy anyway, because I just removed the counter, didn't I? Oh, did I?
Yeah, but you would have gained control of her.
Oh, yeah, you get that. And,
Yay, she
and
untaps.
Christian gets the demoted angel back.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay, I shall tap. Keep and draw.
Demoted angel.
I will let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. I will pay the 2. Will I? No. You can have your treasure.
Yay.
I'll be kind.
Well, you can have your 2 mana.
Yeah. World spell, take up. I'll look at top 7. Oh.
I didn't like the sound of that.
Well, there's only 4 targets in here. 2 of which are lands. I will add a sigil of the empty throne to hand. Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I make an angel.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's my shtick,
I know.
which I also have in this deck.
Add it to hand.
I don't want
Okay.
to. I'm a good player.
I will play a.
The angels are spreading
I will play a.
like a bad disease.
I will play Autumn des Requiem Shrines,
Excuse me.
aka Reliquary Tower in German. So no max hand size, taps for colorless.
Someone did play a shrine.
Just not a shrine.
In German.
This was
Not a shrine though.
A German shrine, it's different. It's different over there.
German shrine is indeed different. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Options. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself a bit of a problem. Kinda. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. For Ondu Spirit Dancer. Whenever enchantment enters the battlefield, enters the battlefield under my control, I make a copy of it. But it will only do it once per turn. Now I have 2 good options here. What do I want to go with? Angels are bigger. I do control a swamp now, which is nice. I'll pay 5. For Sigil of the Empty Throne. When it ETBs, I'll make a copy, if it ETBs.
I have no response.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also have no response.
And then I'll pass the turn because I have no more enchantments I can play at the moment.
All right. On your end step, I'm going to make 4 angels. I do have enough white pips for that. So let's just say I tapped all my lands and the Rakdos Signet. And I'll make 4 angels, which gives me 5 of the 4/4s.
This is a race of
And I'm
angels.
going to go untap. Remove that from Gen. Thank you so much for putting a stun counter on him. Thank you. That was incredible. One day I'll get to use my commander for what he's supposed to do, but
Do you have any enchantments in your grave? Oh, you've got the one now.
I have 1, yeah. It's going to be so good. But I will draw now. Oh, nice. And then on my draw, there and back again is going to trigger. It's going to go to the graveyard. And I create Smaug.
Smaug.
There he is. There's that boy. He's a 6/6 flying haste. When he dies, create 14 treasure tokens.
That's a lot of treasure.
It's pretty good.
That is a lot of treasure.
It's a lot of angels.
Hey. It's a lot of angels. It's a lot of treasure. Next, I'm going to pay 2. And actually, I'm a liar. I'm going to pay 4. For Archon of Sun's Grace. It is flying lifelinker. Pegasus creatures I control have lifelink, and Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, I get a 2/2 white Pegasus creature token with flying. And so just, more tokens, more enchantments, more tokens.
I wish you had that Wrath of God.
I wish I did too.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Well, I'm going to go to combat. Something Mardu does best. Top decking and combat. Which is where I am at currently. All right. Oh no! Wait, if I go, no! This can't keep happening.
You just have to wait.
The time of no, no! How did we get here? Oh my gosh!
You could kill Michael.
Could
if
I?
You don't want a time of because you have 20 power worth of angels.
I do.
Plus a haster.
But also, what if he has some open mana over there? Do you have cards in your hand, by the way?
I do.
How many?
I have 1.
1. What are the odds, guys? What are the odds?
To be honest, what's the worst that's going to happen? Even if you lose everything, you're going to like rebuild really quickly
They're
anyway.
gonna have the mana to bring it back.
Also,
yeah, feeding you treasures.
but Smog, 14 treasures.
Exactly. Or even
What
more
if I just
reasons.
leave him on 1 life?
Oh, that is entirely up to you.
I think let's try it. Michael, I'm gonna leave you on 1 life, and I'll let someone else.
Wow.
So I'm gonna swing in with 5 4/4 angels.
Well, I declare no blocks, obviously, but do you have anything before damage?
No.
Then I have nothing before damage. I will take the 20 and just go to 1.
Okay.
I feel like
You-
I thought you wanted to kill him so that you didn't lose your tapped creatures.
No, it's okay. I can make more. I just didn't want to lose Smog.
Yeah, because the small token being bounced would have ruined the fact of getting all those treasures.
Because he definitely needs more treasures than the 8 he currently
I
has.
do actually. I'm trying to smother you with my tide. And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Michael's gonna draw a lot of cards.
Untap. Upkeep.
Well, he's at 1
Draw.
life, so it's up to you now.
I'm not gonna pay the 2. You can get the treasure.
Thanks.
So, wait, I see why you left him now. Okay.
Scroll of Isildur is going to allow me to draw for each tapped creature my opponents control.
They have 7.
I have none.
You have 3.
So 10.
Yeah. Better make it a good turn.
So I'll draw 10, and I obviously won't pay the 2 for any of those.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Thanks.
And
There's 3.
And then this is going to return all tapped creatures to their owner's hands. Oh yeah, no, it's untapped, so it doesn't fit me.
Damn.
And this is exiled.
Vajoran Enchantress goes to your hand, Glenny.
Oh, thank you.
No. I'm basically dead regardless of what I do at this point. So I could make it that I'm not first out.
God.
What?
God. Oh no. I guess prowess on Narset.
She has she can get trample as
She can get trample and +2/+1. And she can get fire breathing too.
Oh yeah.
Could be fun. That's why I left you on 1 life, man. Go big or go home. Or don't, or it's your life.
My main issue.
Also, thank you for the treasures.
You're welcome. Yeah, I think my main issue is the fact that of all the cards I drew, the majority were lands.
Oh.
So I need to do some math.
Oh, into the think
quickly.
tank.
Wish there was a way for me to get rid of that ascension.
I wish I had more treasures.
With what? 19 you have on your board right now?
Yeah, potentially another 14 more.
So that's 10 angels, potentially. Oh. Well, 10, potentially, if we gain
Plus all the
one-
rest of my mana.
I mean, I'm just hoping for a board wipe at this point. I'm not bothered about his treasures anymore.
I don't think that will
Yeah,
help.
they're there at this point.
You need
Well,
some more,
I
like,
want-
mass artifact removal.
I want a board wipe for his angels after he's made them. The timing needs to be specific.
Assuming he
yeah.
doesn't. Okay, doesn't
I don't know.
swing
Glenny's
at you?
about to have a big turn too, so.
Not really.
I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna cast Ossification, enchanting this basic land, and I'm gonna exile the Smaug token. Why not?
Yay!
Oh no! My treasures.
Bye, Smaug.
That's fine.
That is a non-creature spell, so prowess trigger 1. Um. Hmm. 2. How much mana have I got available to me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. I haven't played a land for turn, so I could potentially have 10. This would cost me 3. I'm going to play a Battlefield Forge land for turn. And then I'm going to go ahead and tap 2 colourless for a Moon Silver Key. I can pay 1, tap and sack it to search my library for an artifact card that has a mana ability or a basic land card and reveal it and put it to my hand. Prowess trigger 2.
3 mana Soul Ring Tutor.
Yeah, I'm going to sack it and go find a artifact that has a mana ability or a basic land. Where are my artifacts? Okay. I'm gonna find the soul ring. And shuffle. I'm then going to a 1. And I'm gonna cast the soul ring. Prowess 3. What's in my hand again? Cool. I don't think I have enough for this, unfortunately. Marcus, you have a flyer, don't you? That's annoying.
I do have a flyer.
You just pointed it out to say that it was annoying. That's all.
I'm gonna pay this 2 to put the hero's heirloom onto Narset. And then I'm gonna go to oh, it's not enough. That's sad. I'm gonna go to combat. Marcus, I'm gonna swing Narset at you.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
On attack, I'm going to cast Exile and cast a copy of Dragonic Destiny and enchant Narset. So Narset is currently a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 11, I think. Yeah, 11, 11. With flying, trample.
Yeah.
And fire breathing.
I am going to assign Raph as a blocker.
And then I'm going to go ahead and tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to give a +6/+0.
In response to you activating the ability, I'm going to tap for 4. I'm going to flash in because of Raph. Eowyn the Fearless Knight. When she enters the battlefield, I can exile target creature an opponent controls with greater power, and legendary creatures I control
Oh
gain protection
no!
from that creature. Oh, that creature's close until the end of the turn.
Yep. Nothing I can do about that. So Narset gets exiled.
Well, she is enlightened about it.
I did ask if you were
I think she likes that.
And that is she exiled till that leaves the battlefield, or until the end step?
No, she is just exiled, but the protection that
Oh,
my
okay.
creatures have is only till the end of the turn.
Oh, okay. I'll put it back in the command zone then. And then I'll pass turn.
Okay.
I have to discard down, so I will discard an Molten Tributary.
So I have Lightning Greaves back now, right?
No, because I have control of Lightning Greaves.
Oh, is it still on? Who's it on? Oh, okay.
It's not on anybody.
No
'cause
one. It just bounced. Never mind. I got you.
Tom Bombadil was bounced to my hand, so.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I only have it until the end of this saga, though. So I will draw for the turn.
I will maybe treasure. Treasure.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, thanks.
Then Tale of Tenuviel will go to its last chapter. 2 target creatures I control each gain a lifelink until the end of the turn. Let's go with these 2 wraiths. Scroll of Isildur, tap up to 2 target creatures and put stun counters on each of them. I will tap Narsi. There's no point in tapping Archon of Sun's Grace because he's just gonna make angels anyway. What's in my hand? What do we have here?
You know. I might.
Yeah, I'll go with Archon of Sun's Grace anyway. Just because there's no point tapping undo thingy. What do I want to do? This is sad.
It's a sad story.
It is. If you make the angels, they're 2/2s, right? Or are they 4/4s?
They're 4/4s.
They're 4/4s.
Is 2 mana for 4/4 flyers.
2 mana for 4/4 flyers. Great.
At instant speed.
Super fair magic.
You can blame Michael for this card.
I didn't give it to you.
You didn't, but you were. It was like one of your first things you suggested when we were talking about this deck. You're like, oh, that's a really disgusting card. You should play it.
I'm gonna equip the Lightning Greaves to a Wrath Caption. And I'm gonna attack Glenny before you start making flyers, flying angels as well, for 6. They both have menace.
Yep, I'll take 6 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just remember, I cannot make angels on the same level as
No, I know, but if I'd
Christian
attacked,
can.
if I'd attacked him, he'd have just made the angels and blocked them. So, obviously I could have killed Michael, but you did
Yeah, I thought that's.
attack me last
That's alright,
time.
Glenn will do that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
about
once the world spell resolves, he's out.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think. Yeah.
He's gonna get a chunk of health too. Oh no, just 7. Never mind.
Let's get 7, don't worry.
I will
it's not
pass. I will pass the turn.
During your end step,
Oh,
tap
dear.
Commander Tower for white to path to exile the Archon, because you don't need lifelinkers on top of your angels.
Okay.
You get a
Tap down and exile.
you get a basic land. Tapped.
More
Oh, boy.
mana.
Woo!
How fun
It's
is
tapped.
Who says Mardu can't ramp, guys?
I will untap.
Imagine if I had my Righteous Valkyrie still. This would have been silly.
I'll untap.
Oh, then it would have been silly.
Draw
Yeah.
turn. I
I
will.
got a planes, by the way.
I will not pay the 2.
Hey, thanks.
Because I just top decked the card that is going to save us all.
No, don't do it, Glenny.
Oh, nice.
Well, not me. It's not going to save me because you have.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, World Spell will trigger. I'm sorry. Okay, save the rest of us. So I will put up to 2 non-saga permanents from my hand onto the battlefield. So I'll put Plains and Verdurvan Enchantress onto the battlefield. Then everyone will lose 7 life. I gain 7 life.
I die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I will
You
draw a
died.
card.
He died.
I'll draw a card. Oh, hello.
He died.
You can have your treasure.
Oh, thanks. Because you're like, it's going to be useless anyways.
Yes.
Great.
Collect oof.
Well,
Collect oof.
something probably just as spicy. I'll play a Sungrass Prairie for turn, and then I'm going to play
May or may not have
Black.
shuffled again into my deck.
black, green, whatever that does. I should know. Here to land. Wait. Gonna pay 4 for Culling Ritual. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less, and add black or green mana for each permanent destroyed this way. I will lose my token. Will I lose my token copy of this
no.
token?
Oh, that's great, because even if you do it in response...
I know.
Well, not necessarily. All he has to do is sack his treasures for white mana, and then wait till after the culling ritual's resolved.
Because they will kill the Luminarch Ascension.
Oh yeah, it will. Won't
Yeah,
it?
once it resolves, yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Well, dang.
just to check, the token copy of the Sigil of the Empty Throne will have a mana value of 5, right?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Destroy each non-land
So-
permanent mana value 2 or less. Okay.
So, I have nothing against Destroyer, because Verdure and Enchantress is 3 CMC.
I am
Or
going
is
to
the
have.
response?
I am gonna do, but Liminal, you get priority.
I am going to sack all my treasures so you at least don't get the mana from it, and I'll just sack it for white mana.
Okay.
And I will. I'm gonna tap the Arcane Signet for blue mana and just float the blue mana.
Okay. And then everything CMC 2 or less will get destroyed. And I need to know how many permanents get destroyed this way.
I have
Oh.
4.
I have 2.
So I'll get 6 mana. I'll have 3 green, 3 black. So I'll be. Oh no! Don't fall. Bugger. 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so. You there. So. 3 green, 3 black. So my green dice will be my green mana. Do I have a black dice? New. Will be 3 black. So. Okay. I'll use 2 of the green and 2. And 2 white. 2 of 2 white. Yeah, I've got 2 planes. For Hallowed Haunting. So whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I make a spirit whose power is equal to the number of spirits I control, and as long as I have 7 or more enchantments, creatures I control have flying and vigilance. On cast, I'll draw a card and make 2 angels. Maybe 4/4s. Angle. Person with wings. And with I guess. I have 2 of them. And then if there's no responses, Haunted Howling will enter the battlefield and I'll get a token copy of Hallowed Haunting.
Oh, I just realised. I don't know if you mind me adding the life, but the wraiths that I attacked with had lifelink. I forgot to.
Ah, yeah, that's fine.
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
I feel like it might matter.
Okay. Then I'm at 4 enchantments. Yeah, let's draw some more. So I'll use the 3 black, 2 of the green, and 1 for a War in Heaven. So it's 5 triggers. I will get 2 more angels. I'll get 2 spirits. Here, star. And I'll draw that in a second. And I'll draw a card. You can get your treasure.
Build them back up.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
So War in Heaven. First chapter, I draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. Lose 3 life.
Do I make 3 more treasures?
1, 2, 3. You can.
Thanks.
Yeah. You can. And then second chapter is mill 3 cards, and then the third chapter is I choose up to 3 target creature cards with total mana value 8 or less from my graveyard. Return each of them to the battlefield with a Necrodermis counter on it. They're artifacts in addition to their other types. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
So, Marcus, you have something for this, right?
No.
Ah, well.
I'm
Here we are.
just vibing.
I am also vibing.
I would have had answers, but you didn't let me live.
3,
I didn't kill you.
Oh,
4.
Yes, you did.
I will tap 5 for the last card I will play. It's a Cruelty of Gix.
Jeez.
So on ETB, I will draw a card.
Treasure?
Make 2 more angels. I can't pay.
Treasure!
There should be 4 spirits now. Oof. Then who has the most cards in hand?
I have 5 cards.
I have 1.
Uh,
I have 1 and it's my commander. Because it was bounced.
oh, I could be cruel, but I'm not gonna.
You could.
Yeah. Marcus, can I see? Reveal your hand, please.
In response to me being the target, I will use that 1 blue with floating mana and add the other 4 colours to flash out my commander.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I will reveal my hand. I have Fall of Gil-galad, Bombadil's Song, because it's flavourful, Teshar, Ancestor's Apostle, and the Bath Song. So there's only 1
So they,
creature.
yeah, 1 creature, so it'll be Tishar that gets discarded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which flavor is Tom Bombadil?
If you lick him, he tastes of freshly mowed grass.
Ooh. He's been rolling in the fields.
Yeah, he has.
Okay. Did I play land for turn? I know I put land in with the World Song, but I don't know if I actually played land. Which? I think I might have did. I think I may have played the Plains. Okay. Not that it matters because there's nothing else I can do with nothing changes with additional mana. Everything's either actually Christian's open. We can finally get some damage in him.
What do you mean finally? I'm at 28.
Take 3.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Oh, is that all?
Wow, that was a pretty good turn.
The culling ritual off the top is
The top deck.
Yeah, that was
kinda insane.
great. I mean, you kind of saved us there because Christian was about to go off.
yeah.
Instead, Glenny goes off. I don't know.
I'm kind of glad I stuck that card in because I instead had one of the Doctor Who bird wipe sagas. And I'm like, maybe not. Let's get culling ritual because that way you can get the artifacts and enchantments as well.
I'm going to play a Dragon Skull Summit, which is really cool. And then I'm going to play my commander. And then I'm going to pass.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I will untap, draw. I will not pay.
Okay.
Because I feel like we're friends now versus Glenny,
We're
who is now the new problem.
We're always friends, but yeah, we're especially
Oh.
friends now. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Scroll of Isildur will go to the last chapter, which I draw a card for each tapped creature target opponent controls, who will be Glenny. So that's
You'll get
2. I'll get 2, and you can make the treasures.
Yay.
Tom Bombadil triggers. Woo!
Woo!
It is Song of Freyalise, which I'm sure is a saga you all know. So the first chapter and the second chapter are both until my next turn. Creatures I control can tap for 1 mana of any colour. And then the third chapter will be I put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control, and the creatures gain Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible till the end of the turn. Okay, first things first. I am going to put... Oh no, you get Lightning Grease back because Scroll of Isildur
Oh, yay. Cool.
resolved.
Well, it's just going to sit there.
Okay, then I'm going to play... Just check what's in there. I'm going to play the Grey Havens as my land for the turn. When it enters the battlefield, I'll scry 1. Also taps for 1 colourless, or 1 mana of any colour among legendary creatures in my graveyard, which is currently white, green, or blue. So I'll scry 1. Go to the bottom. Eesh, right. I kind of feel like I just have to try and search for some answers. But also, I can cast at instant speed, so... Oh, but I should attack. Should I attack? Oh, you've got 2... Well, no, you've got more than 2. How many angels have you got?
I have 10 4/4s and a 0/2.
10 4/4s.
Yep.
It was my angels.
That's
My angels were the issue. Yeah.
I have 6
Your angels were
six
the
angels
issue.
and
They were,
Six
okay,
angels.
they were. But...
I have 6 angels and 4 spirits. And the spirits get bigger with more spirits.
Okay, I'm going to have to search for something to do something, I guess. I'm going to tap for 4. I'm going to play the Bath Song, which is a saga. The first chapter is... the first and second chapters are draw 2 cards, then discard a card. And then I shuffle any number of target cards from my graveyard into my library and add 2 blue mana. So I will draw 2 cards. You can have the treasures.
Honestly, I kind of want to give you the treasures at this point. You want some treasures, young man?
Ugh. I'll discard a planes. I don't think I've got anything to be able to stop this. Unfortunately, I think we are, as they say in the business, fucked.
I know that business well.
Oh my.
Face down, ass up. That's the way we play Magic the Gathering.
Oh jeez.
I guess what I'm gonna do then is. Do I even want to do that though? That's the thing. No, probably not. I will. I'm just gonna have to pass the turn.
Ugh.
Okay. I will untapty McTapty. Is the great Alias V likes to say. I will draw for turn. You can have your treasure.
Thanks.
Take
and
your
then
damn
my
treasure.
sagas will tick up. So I'll do Cruelty of Gooks first. So I'll search my library for a card, put it into my hand, and then I'll lose 3 life. What should I get?
I mean, I would guess something that can win you the game this turn.
I'm just trying to see if I can find something that will. Do I need to reveal? I don't even need to reveal it. Oh.
No, it's just any
Yeah,
card.
Future.
Yeah, I think that will do the job. I'll add that to my hand, and then I'll shuffle. And then I will mill 3 cards. Oh, sorry, I need to lose 3 life first. 1, 2, 3. Then mill 3. So, Cacophony Unleashed, Onyxia, and Arcane Signet are going to my graveyard. Okay. I will play a swamp for turn. Now I need to do math real quick. Let's make some spirits bigger, shall we? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? I'm not accidentally. Oh no, I'm accidentally tapping North Basilica. Too many mana. Tap 5 for a Doomwake Giant.
Nice.
I will have a copy come under with Undo Spirit Dancer because it is a thing. I will get 2 spirits and 2 angels, though they won't be able to attack this turn. Here and 2 here. And then the Doomwake Giants both have Constellation when they enter you or another creature ETBs. Another enchantment ETBs. Creatures my opponent controls get -1/-1. So everything will get -3/-3.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. In response, I'm gonna, on the off chance you don't play another enchantment in this enchantment deck, I'm gonna cast Bombadil Song, targeting Wrath Caption to give it +1/+1, and the ring will tempt me, and I will give the ring to Tom Bombadil because he has ultimate power.
I now control 7 or more enchantments, so my creatures have flying and vigilance now. But I don't. I don't think that will matter too much. How much are you? You're 5. I'll pay 5. 5. Just to ram the point home and get this over with. Starfield of Nyx. At the beginning of my upkeep, I may return target enchantment card from my graveyard to the battlefield. And as long as I control 5 or more enchantments, each other non-aura enchantment I control is a creature in addition to its other types and has base power and base toughness, each equal to its mana value.
Okay, now my creatures die.
So yeah, that is another -2/-2 to all your creatures. Then I will turn things sideways, I guess. So Christian, you have the War in Heaven. The War in Heaven, which is
What if you just like
What if you
left
don't
us
win the
both
game?
on, like, what if you left us both on 1 life like I did for Michael, and
I don't-
we could just like, you know, what's gonna happen? What's the worst that could happen?
so you have 6 angels and a War in Heaven going at you,
Okay.
which is 30 damage, and then Marcus, you have 4 spirits. Oh wait, these don't tap. Oh Jesus, because they have Vigi. Not that matters. 4 6/6 spirits, and my the rest of the enchantments going at you, which will be probably more than enough because the Cruelty of Gix is will bring it above 30 from just the spirits and the Cruelty of Gix alone.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Don't have anything either. I don't have a hands.
Congratulations,
I'm done.
Glenny!
Good job, Glenny.
Well done, you won!
Well done, Glenny.
Oh, it's eliminated because
The
they...
crown is in its rightful place.
Congratulations, that was very fun. I'm sorry, Michael, you were out
Yeah.
first, but at least we went out too much longer afterwards.
No, that's true. I knew it was close to ending.
Yeah.
I would have top decked an Avacyn, and that would have been fun.
Oh God.
Not that it would have saved me. I don't like.
Yeah, and the next card I was going to get was Enchantress Presence, so it's not.
Oh, my next card was a tutor.
Yeah, I just
Which could have done something,
flooded.
but alas. I didn't have any other ways of drawing cards, unfortunately. Which I was looking for, but yeah, congrats. That was very awesome. I feel like everyone did some cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Did some stuff.
really fun.
Yee.
Narcy, I hate you.
It's more like angels, we hate them.
Yeah, it's more like
Yeah, that's fair. You know,
I
Angel.
can't say that because Bruno might still be watching and then you'll come and kill me.
That's very true.
That being said, if it wasn't for the culling ritual, that would have been easily Christian's game.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too.
It was
Easily.
either Glenny won that turn, I would have won on my next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.